Hi everyone, happy Monday. I was doing a little bit of reading and research on security staffing metrics today. My interest was piqued by someone saying to me that their team is constantly understaffed and overwhelmed. So I wondered, what does market research say is the right number or the right answer for full-time employee staffing in a cybersecurity organization? First, let me say in my reading and my research that I think the definition of security full-time employee varies wildly. So what's a cybersecurity employee according to the research that I found on the statistics? I would venture to say that the statistics are based on SIM or log analysts, vulnerability management staff, and those that are managing security appliances directly. It probably doesn't involve more blended organizations that include networking, endpoint sort of security things, patch management, risk management, and so forth. So I see three different sizing guidelines out there. There's guidance for the number of corporate users per security full-time employee. Cybersecurity full-time employees as a percentage of IT full-time employees, and security program total budget as a percentage of the information technology overall budget. So I found some research from Carnegie Mellon University and Gartner, and they lined up, and it indicates that 75% of organizations report having one full-time cybersecurity employee per 500 to 3,000 end users, regardless of organizational type. That's a big range, right? And that number varies based on the risk acceptance level within the organization. So 25% of those organizations staffed one full-time cybersecurity employee for every 500 employees. So really quick, simple math, an organization with 30,000 employees would have around 60 full-time cybersecurity staff members in that scenario. On the opposite side of that scale, 25% of those organizations staffed one full-time employee for every 2,000 to 3,000 employees, or approximately 10 to 15 security employees at a company of 30,000. In the case of basing cybersecurity employees on IT full-time employee size, they found a staffing level of 5.2%. So if you have 1,000 IT employees globally, you would have 52 security employees on average. And this study specifically excluded any employees in the count that work on business continuity or disaster recovery. That's why I say that it's a little gray as to who fits into the term cybersecurity employee. Finally, individuals or companies who base staffing as a percentage of the IT budget provided really sort of similar numbers, right? The security budget, which includes staffing, capital, expense, the whole nine, was 5.1% on average of the total IT organizational budget. What's more interesting is that 5.1% was broken out as 2.7% of that budget was spent on IT infrastructure security, 0.8% on application security, and 1.6% on IT risk management. So there we blend risk management back into the picture. So what say you? These statistics are all kind of old. They're from 2014 and 2015, which was a long time ago. And I'll share the Carnegie Mellon study in my post because it's free and publicly accessible. But do you feel that these numbers reflect what you're seeing in practice? I think as budgets have gotten tighter, you might see some lower percentages, but that's my sort of gut feel. There's no evidence behind that. So what are you seeing? See you later this week.